Hi guys, in 8.6 we started talking about inequalities, talked about what they were, how to graph them, how to write them. So in 8.7 we're going to work with actually solving them. So for 2a and 2b, we want to solve each equation, that should actually say inequality, graph the solution on the number line. So we solve them the same exact way as you would solve an equation like we did last chapter. So drop your line down, take care of our addition and subtraction first, so subtract 7, 3 minus 7 gives us -4. Is greater than or equal to g. There's nothing else with our variable. It's already been isolated, so there's your answer. Personally, I like my variable to be on the left. If you flip your sides, though, make sure you flip your inequality. So g is less than or equal to -4. Then to graph that on our number line, we'll do a -5, -4, -3. Less than or equal to, so closed circle, less than is to the left. And finish it off with an arrow. Pray for the next one. B plus 5/7 is greater than 2. Drop your line down. Opposite of adding would be to subtract 5/7 from both sides. And we get B is greater than, so 2 minus 5/7 gives us 9/7, and you can just leave it like that. So on our number line, we know 9/7 is our middle number, so then we'll do 8/7 and 10/7. Greater than, so open circle on 9/7 and shade it to the right, finish it off with an arrow. Alright, so there's two basic ones. Now if we look at a word problem, Macy is making each of her 7 friends a bracelet. In addition to charms, she needs 1 package of wire for all of the bracelets. The wire is $6. She does not want to spend more than $45 on the bracelets. So we want to write and solve an inequality to represent the situation. Let B be the cost of 1 bracelet, and then find the maximum cost for each bracelet. Okay, so maximum. I don't want to spend more than, which means I can spend less than, or I could spend up to, so less than or equal to $45. Remember those key words, so no more than would be less than or equal to. She has to buy 1 packet of wire. So if it's just 1 packet of wire, I don't need to buy a pack for each bracelet. Then I'm making 7 bracelets, so 7 times the cost of 1 bracelet. Okay, so there is our inequality. Drop the line down. So this is going to be a multi-step one. So plus 6 tells us we need to subtract 6 from both sides. They're gone, leaving us with 7b is less than or equal to 45 minus 6 would give us 39. These are being multiplied, so divide both sides by 7, divide both sides by 7. Left with b is less than or equal to 39 divided by 7. Comes out to approximately 5.57. Since we're talking about money, we went around to 2 decimals. And again, we're talking about money, so at most, $5.57 per bracelet. Okay. Now, so far, everything that we've been doing has been exactly the same as solving an equation. There's one trick to solving inequalities. We're going to figure out what that trick is right now. So we want to compare the numbers -5 and 2 with an inequality symbol. Well, we know that -5 is less than a positive 2. We want to see what happens if we multiply each of those sides by a positive number. Let's say we pick 3. So -5 times 3 is -15. Less than 2 times 3 is 6. Is -15 less than 6? Yes, so still true. Now, what happens if we multiply each side by a negative number? So if we do positive 3, let's do -3. So -5 times -3 gives us a positive 15. Less than 2 times -3 gives us a -6. Is 15 less than -6? That is not true. You would actually have to flip your inequality here, where you would have 15 is greater than -6. So there's your true statement. Which brings us to our key idea. When you multiply or divide each side of an inequality by the same negative number, you must flip the inequality symbol. that is the only difference between solving equations and solving inequalities. When you multiply or divide by a negative, you must flip the inequality symbol. So if it was less than, like it was here, it now becomes greater than. Alright, let's look at a couple practice problems with that. So negative 5x is less than 45. With it being multiplied, so we want to divide both sides by a negative 5. That's 1. So x, 45 divided by negative 5 gives us negative 9. But because we divided by that negative, you have to flip your inequality. So less than becomes greater than. Graphic on the number line. We've got a negative 10, negative 9, negative 8 is greater than, so open circle, to the right. Right, and last one. B over negative 8 minus 2 is greater than or equal to negative 8. So a multi-stepper here. Opposite of subtraction, our inverse would be to add 2 to both sides. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. We are left with B divided by negative 8. It's greater than or equal to negative 6. Opposite of division, remember fraction bar means division, would be to multiply both sides by negative 8. And think about that reciprocal. So multiply both sides by negative 8 over 1. Those cancel out. B, negative 6 times negative 8 gives us a 48. Now again, this time we multiplied by a negative, which means we have to flip our inequality. So instead of greater than or equal to, we are now less than or equal to. So 47, 48, 49, less than or equal to, so close circle, to the left, finish it off with an arrow. Okay, so as you guys just saw, the only difference between solving equations and inequalities is when you multiply or divide by a negative, you must flip your inequality sign. We didn't have to worry about inequality signs when we were doing equations. Right, that is the end of this lesson.